Hi everyone, it's Keep My Pants. So we are back. Now we are going to go to the electronics store to see if we can find a battery for Mao's cell phone. And I think this is him sleeping. Or is this where... Oh, I think we're gonna go sleep and then we're gonna go to the store. Physics. Alive. It doesn't mean she's alive, or he thinks that she is alive. She's born. Personal information is not blocked. Her friend. Oh, who's this? Oh. His neck is all bent weird. Oh, I guess I'm excited to see all these characters. Map. Electronics Hub. One-stop electronics hub. Specializing in appliances, repairs, recycling, and sales, catering to all your electronic needs. Oh, that's like, I like the subway loading screen music. Creepy enough. Oh, let's look at the store. It's like a Sears, but a very run-down Sears. If everyone wondering, the store remembers that department store. So, can you still buy batteries for this kind of phone? I'm afraid not. It's no longer available. This model is quite dated and it has been discontinued. Okay, so it's out of date. That means we have no luck. How about this guy? I didn't even realize that was a cash register. That looked like... I don't even know what that... It looks like a little toaster. Kind of like on an oven or something. Can I talk to you? Can you... Oh, that's another person. Can you still buy batteries for this kind of phone? This type of battery is no longer in use. You can look elsewhere. Where else can we go? Wait. Why are you asking like 3 different salespeople? Asking an older person. Excuse me, can you leave this battery? Can a battery of this phone be configured separately? Indeed, it's a very old model. Are you still using this kind of phone? Well, this phone, it's someone else's, but it means a lot to me and to that person. I see, I can't match it, but you can wait. This type of phone has been discontinued, but occasionally there are people who come to scrap old phones. If there are similar universal batteries, I can help you keep an eye out. No problem, please contact me if you do. Certainly. Please leave your contact information, young man. I'm Toshiro. I'm not even bothering saying their names. Thank you so much for your help. You're welcome. I'll reach out to you if there's any news. New contact. So 3 people. After returning to the detective agency for a while, Shizuno looked around at the time and realized it was almost evening. Thinking about Kaneko's safety, he sent a text message to Kaneko. She looks different. Are you safe? I'm heading over. I might know what it is. Wait a moment and I'll explain it to you. Wait for my message. Wait. As in, she knows what's stalking her or in the room with her? What is it? What? Miss Kaneko, I'll be there right now. Wait, was that her answering? Or was it someone else? Inside there seems to be a key clue to the disappearance of Mao. Mournful cat noises, eerie figures, everything is full of mysteries. How do we know there's cat noises? There's a full fish here. We're looking in the fridge. Is there anything suspicious? It looks really... well, it looks... It's a lot of cans, I guess. Yeah, sure, let's just go with that. Can we close it? We can't close it. Hey, I think it's rude. We should close it. Okay, we're just gonna leave it. A fish. This fish belly looks strange. There might be a clue inside. A clue inside? How did you... What do we do? Can I click on it? Wait, I don't know what to do. I guess I need to get a knife. Oh, here, there's a knife. Wait. Here's a knife. I want this knife. Take it. Oh, I didn't read what it says. Something sharp with your fingers. A note found in the fish's belly with 2 clear yellow claw marks. Today's lunch and dinner are both raw. I have to eat it if I'm hungry. May 25th. Let's take it. How did he know there was a clue in the fish? That's my suspicion. Can you do anything with this fridge? Okay, there's another note. Paper from the canned cat food with the prominent red claw mark. Mifu gave me a new cat bowl and even fed me cat strips. Cat strips are better than raw fish. And Kento often gives me raw fish to eat. I hate raw fish. Who is... Are we in the right apartment? Did she have a cat? He knocked on the wall and there should be a large space behind it. The gap on the bookshelf should be the key to solving the puzzle. Let's look for it again. The gap on the wall. Oh, the gap on the bookshelf. The gap on the bookshelf. I want to go further in and explore. Her picture. Oh, I'm assuming it's that bit. Let's go keep going. What if I trigger something? I shouldn't do that. Let's just go in order. But wait, let's walk and see everything else first. Can I go here? Oh, I see. Oops, I didn't want that. Oh, I see. There is a lockbox. Oh, there's a key. Can I take it? And I think there's a hand, right? There's Mao. It does look like her. And then... Was there something else here? The drawer above the wardrobe cannot be opened. It should be locked by a mechanism, and there are string grooves on the rod for hanging clothes, which may be related to it. I don't get the puzzle. What? Wait, I'm a bit confused. I am confused with the puzzle. Oh, here. August 1st. The rain in the city seems to never stop. On rainy days, it always makes people feel melancholic. Thinking of the past, thinking of him. Those past events seem like an illusion. Am I still me? August 3rd. Today I and Kento enter Y University as a volunteer and met many college students. Looking at their healthy and sunny appearance, I really envy them. You know, this body just looks normal and on the inside I'm starting to rot. If we don't hurry up. August 6th. Overcast. Failure again. We already handled 5 or 6 cats. Although it has been confirmed that cats can see the line, the truth that excess depth is dangerous and beyond their reach is usually the most it is usually the most obedient. Wait, what? I had enough of it. Kenta looks like he enjoys it a lot. He's getting weirder and weirder. Is it because of the curse of this body? August 13th. Oh, here's the clue. I possibly made some progress. We're going to visit Y University again. In a pure mind, a young man who is naive and easily seduced. I'm in a good mood today. I wore my favorite white coat. Looks fine. Green, blue, and orange. White, green, blue, and orange. I plan to wear bright clothes every day of this week. Cheer up. Maybe this time it will work. Okay. August 17th, it is not smooth, very strong or struggling, Kento roughened up. August 20, I haven't ridden Zai for a long time. Training day and night. Today I finally succeeded. It saw the line. Assuming that's the cat. August 21st, Kento becomes more and more abnormal. He wants to destroy my hard-earned results today. It is no different than trying to kill me. So 21st, 17th, 13th. So you just skipped like a weekish. White, green, blue, orange. It seems like this house was once a sinful place of imprisonment. That diary must be what the landlord left. This landlord and her boyfriend, a man named Kento, seems to have imprisoned someone here and conducting some bizarre training. Training people to become cats? Weird. Why would they do that? Judging from the contents of his eye, I'm afraid Kento has been doomed. Where has the landlord gone? Anyways, we need to go in and check. Kento must be in danger right now. White, green, blue, orange. Turn. So white, is it first? Right. E. Green, blue, orange. The yellow book. Treatment of dissociative identity disorder. Is Kanko's landlord possessively dealing with mental illness? Okay, and then... Is this the... What was the last date from the diary? It was August 20th, I think? I don't remember what it was. Is it 0820? Nope, 21. Is it that? No, that's that. Oh, we have the key, that's why. Here. It's locked. We need to find the key. Did we just get a key? Oh, 2580. That's convenient. It's in the toilet. Is there anything else in here? Third claw mark. A note discovered in a laundry basket with 3 distinctive blue claw marks. June 15th, sunny. Mifu gave me a bath and prepared clothes for me. She kept talking and saying she was going to take me to a place where I wouldn't be disturbed. It's a little scary. After taking a bath, she cleaned my body. I stood up and looked at myself in the mirror. The edges of the face were still clear and my body was a bit hunched due to malnutrition. I used to be 175 centimeters tall. There are some scars on my body. So ugly. Where is Mifu going to take me? What is going on? It was 2580, I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, 2580. But where's Kanto? Where'd she go? 25... There's another book. The World Within, documenting a path to a parallel world. But does such a place truly exist? Is there somewhere else in this house? Okay, that's now, but... So we need to... He knocked on the door, there's our space behind it. The gap in the bookshelf should be the key to solving the puzzle. Let's look for it again. The gap between the bookshelf. I'm a bit confused when they said that. What is that gap between the bookshelf? So that's just the bathroom. Diary's there. That's the shelf. That's the other thing. Oh, to add in the books, right? Wait. Can you add in the books? Oh, you can't. That doesn't seem like you can do that. Huh. Can you do anything here? Besides that? Confused. Am I missing something? I'm confused. Okay. searched the place, and I think we did everything. And we know that we need a key for the bathroom mirror. And the hint that we have is this bookshelf. He knocked on the wall, and there should be a large space behind it. The gap on the bookshelf should be the key to solving this puzzle. Let's look for it again. Does it mean literally the key is here, or does it mean... Okay, but then you see Mao's picture, or I think that's her picture, and you can't really click on anything. Oh, here. Then you click here, and there's the key. Yay, we did it. I was like, huh, wonder where it is. Saying she's giving us that thing. Okay, so going back to the bathroom. I was like, hey, maybe if we exit and come back, it'd be okay. But then I walked to the door. And when you walked to the door, we couldn't do anything. Here, a blue book. Cat care guide. Were they torturing cats too? Why do people like to torture cats? See, but there isn't any cat hair in the house. Is it because of my Sovia? I obtained all the 3 missing books. Now it's time to inspect the bookshelf again. Then we put the bookshelves together. Was there a color code in the... I don't think there was a color code in the diary notebook thing. And red. Oh, I don't think it matters. I see. It does matter. There's only so many ways you can do this. Okay, let's go back and look at the thing. I don't remember. Did they say how? Oh, it's with the... It was red. The note. It was on the notes. So the notes were, the colors here. So it was red, yellow, and then blue. I guess I could have just tried the last combination. The bookshelf is rattling. The dark room should be behind it. Did Kanako go in here by herself? She said she knew exactly. Shizuno rushed into the dark room and saw Kanako disheveled hair, face down in the corner, blood gushing from her abdomen and dwindling to the ground. Her clothes soaked in blood clung to her body, rising and falling with her faint breath. Oh no, she was badly hurt. Oh my god. A 4-legged shadow quickly fled behind Shizuno. Shizuno subconsciously pounced on it, and the thing was incredibly agile like a wild beast. It darted out from the small door of the back dark room. Please help me. Shizuno felt his pants gripped by a weak hand. He bowed his head and kind of climbed to his feet at some point. Her lips moved. She could say no more. Close sweat clumped to her hair, and her face was dreadfully white. Should I chase after them or save Kanako first? Letting that guy go, I may never know about Mao's clues. However, I can't stand by and do nothing. Shizuno Yuma's heart seemed to be pulled back and forth by 2 forces. Oh no, we have to pick here. Can we save? Oh, thank God we could save. I'm gonna rescue her because she's literally bleeding from like the side. The creature wriggled free like a slippery loach, raced out the door, back next speed and vanished. Criticism couldn't be ignored either. Shizuno Yuma slammed the wall in frustration and then back to check her condition. He didn't go after the creature that looked like a man and the beast. After calling for help, he bent down and made a simple bandage for Kanako. The ambulance arrived 20 minutes later with a sharp white whistle. Shizuno rushed downstairs holding Kanako and placed her on a stretcher. Mr. The people who imprisoned him, the woman, the landlord of the house, hope you find her and punish her with the law. I think the sounds of the ambulance and police car echoed. Such heinous incidents are rare in this neighborhood. Oh my god, this is so fast. Amongst Shizuno turns his head. Her gentle smile leaves him blank. Who are you? We got a bad end. In a daze, he rushes towards her. The lone sparse crowd unexpectedly is dense. The mass propels of Shizuno in the opposite direction and arcs a figure. Shizuno struggled to push from frantically searching, but there's no trace of the girl. He froze in place, thinking for a moment that what he had just witnessed might be his own illusion. A week later, news came from the hospital that, thanks to timing rescue, Kozuo's life was saved after all. Kanaga said that she thought of some details of being locked in the dark room, and upon hearing this, she decided to talk to her. I'm sorry, Mr. Yokohama, because Don't blame yourself. Life is more important. Let's get down to business while I'm still sober. After the weirdo put me in the hidden room, he kept repeating something I couldn't understand. What did he say? He said, I saw the line. The line. Did he say anything else? Take her over that line and I'll be free. This is a general idea. Anything else? The rest is something unintelligible meow sound. Detective, I'm a little sleepy. I hope you can find the truth. Take care of yourself and I'll see you again. Okay, so chapter 3. So I think we got the continuous, so it's technically good, right? After coming back from the hospital, Shizuno Yokoyama went to work early and returned late for several weeks. He went to the library to look up a lot of books that might be related to the line, but found very little. That night, Shizuno returned to his residence and looked through the Tomb of the Night forum. Folklore. Imprisoning men in a private residence. It's a big news that happened near my home. So many people have been taken in by the police for questioning. I heard it was because a certain woman illegally imprisoned university students. That's already out? What? How do women have the power to imprison men? Won't they fight? I hear that there's a special method of brainwashing, and one of my relatives also experienced being trekked into strange groups. So horrible. I can't imagine how desperate that party would be. Now, there are really many abandoned people in society. Students and corporate slaves have better... Students and corporate slaves you better protect yourselves. I heard this news too. It's said that the woman her boyfriend imprisoned a male student to satisfy his abnormal idea. She killed her lover later, then went missing. It seems that someone reported the house's wife and sent the relevant evidence directly to police station. She did something like that and got married like nothing happened. How evil. Salmon. I hope this woman can get punishment and that child is okay. Continue on living okay in the future. Surely, like, they can live better? Surely cannot live any better? It's kind of weird. Like, being treated like this for the rest of your life, that sounds like your life is kind of ruined. If I could meet him, I would try to save him. So your browser's interface when he suddenly receives a message from the owner of the mobile phone repair shop. Cat hides their paws. I located the battery you need. A customer reached out to me looking to dispose of his old model. Based on the information received, it seems to be compatible with your phone. However, the customer location is quite far away, and he requests us to pick up. Repairing an old model won't bring in much profit, and not much for the journey at my age. If you're determined to get the battery, could you help me get it? Here's the address. Okay, I'm on my way. Unlocked map. Non-existent block. Let's take a rest first. I don't know. So I think that was a good ending, right? If we ended up going to go chase after that person, the girl would have died, and then probably worse off? Not sure. Who knows? Okay, let's go and see the next location. Map. Non-existent block. Run? Even if she means no harm or merely wandering, escape as soon as possible, and if you can't, do your best to stay hidden. Stay hidden. Is that a hint for us? I think that's a hint for us, right? I think that's like pretty interesting. Oh god. I don't. Oh my god. His neck is like... Hello sir, are you okay? The next day, at the address given by the vendor, He arrived at a relatively remote area, and the surrounding streets and alleys gradually became eerie. Oh my god. This area is at the junction of the city and the countryside, and it has always been said that there are some business operating in a gray area. This address given by the owner of the mobile phone repair shop is a divination shop, and the tarot divination is very popular among young people in the recent years. Oh, I like to read my horoscope, even though I have like I don't know, I'm like horoscope trash girl and stuff. Some are located in Kabuchiko, some are in Cultural District, and others are like in this one, located in remote areas. Okay. But in fact, just put a name on the internet. Popular. That doesn't make any sense. Like, popular among young people, the more remote it is, the more unusual, and unusual, and because it's unusual, young people would think it's accurate. Shizuno began walking on this road. The news of the boss of the mobile phone came again. Wait, what? Huh? What? Okay, I'm on my way. I've heard about some strange things in the street. It is said that sometimes a non-existent block appears. Be cautious. I don't know how I feel. Well, I'm more scared of this guy. This guy whose neck is like, seeing this kind of weird. Shinzo feels a bit of disgust. This elusive, uncertain feeling taking away the person he loved the most. Can we talk? Is he gonna kill us? I'm scared. Excuse me, is there a divination shop around here? An odd man, non-existent block, floating spirits, confusion, hiding. Excuse me? Hide, run, hide. This guy's a bit weird, better not to chat further. He's warning us to leave. We need to GTFO. Oh god, oh god, oh god, there's a ghost. I'm not ready for this. Do the dead really exist? There's a closet out in front. Maybe we should be able to hide. Is this the closet? Okay. Press E to escape and not E to escape. When the character is attacked mentally, they lose health points. Sure, where's the closet? What's the closet? I don't know where the closet is. How do I don't know, how do I run? I don't know how to run. I'll just sleep again. Okay, I'm at full health, I guess. And let's see. And now I need to go back to the non-existing block. I don't know. I'm gonna hide in a closet. He's like, no wonder he's creepy. Okay, the closet's to the right, but I literally can't run. Oh, wait, how do I do that? E, shift, I see. It's not even really running, but whatever. E. Okay. How do you know when it's like okay? Like not when the ghost is there, but when you're in the right place kind of thing. And I'm assuming this is the block? She's always there. Will she always be there? The music's still like really loud. And your heart's going crazy. Am I just gonna hide in here the entire time? That sounds like something I would do. Wait, so we're trying to go to the left, the right? I think I'm just gonna die one more time. Let's let her go to the right so I can run to the left. Let's do that. Oh god, nope. Nope. I need to run to the left. So I need her to go to right. Oh yeah, so I need her to go this way. And I need to go that way. What the F? Why do you have a ghost in front wandering? Did you spot something strange? It should be. There are some super strange supernatural phenomena here. The street is called non-existent block. Finding it means something brought you here. Given that it's a non-existent block, why do you bother selling the old phone? It turns out to be the guy who came to pick up the phone. Don't say that. Business has been bad recently. Selling old goods is also good. Here, take it. Account information has been set. Remember to send me the money. You can call me if you need divination, dude. Oh, that was it. That's all. I didn't have to run back for the ghost. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna run past the ghost and run it away in like a long horror chase scene. But I forgot, this is a visual novel. After handing over the mobile phone back to the vendor, Shinzo walked along the road of the vegetable market in Hintakuni to Asha to playing with the battery while walking. This is the road he used to walk home from high school with Mao. In fact, his home is not on the way, but in order to be able to chat with Mao, he has been lying that the scenery is better from this side. Shinzo took a deep breath and plunged the battery into his phone. The screen lit up, and he couldn't help but feel nervous. The familiar phone cover is a group photo taken by two people on their first date. Clicking on the album, Zuno's eyes felt pain. As he flipped through the pages, the pain grew stronger and stronger. The phone card has been out of service for a long time, so Zuno recharged the phone card on the internet. After setting it up, he tapped it into their social chat screen. He clicked on Mao's own chat interface and sent a message to the file assistant. Putting the phone down, he begins to daze until the vibration from the phone calls him back to the real life. A few days later, Shin visits a park where he and Mao used to date. It's raining. Are you okay? Today was my first client. I miss you. Who are you? Why do you keep messaging me? Nishishe was I thought this was a Japanese horror game. Why is it in Chinese? I'm so confused. So like, this is the first time I received a case so close to the truth after Mao disappeared. The strange landlord, the cat that lost its sanity, the inexplicable line. I need to sort out my thoughts. The flea line. What is the reason for Maha Igarashi to go to Kisaragi station? Oh wait, I like how do I see. I was like arguing out of anger, treating the root cause. That's right, let's continue facing directly on this clue. Are people on the forum trustworthy? Well, I think they have good information. Everyone seems to be kind-hearted on the internet users. I don't think so. I think like, well, I think it's mixed, right? Because when we were playing as her, some of them told her to get off and it was dangerous. Some of them were just kind of like, just unsure too. But no, she never shared her problem either. So she's still unreliable. Does the mobile phone in the formerly belonged to Mao. The pendant matched Fuji made by the two individuals during the crafting experience, making it unique. Based on the current clue, veil is indeed Mao's phone without a doubt. However, the identity of the person posting for him remains a mystery. Was it a crafting experience? I don't know. I'm gonna go with yes. That's right. Let's continue deducing based on this clue. I don't know. It's a portrait of Mao in the encounters room Mao herself. It's impossible two people in the world look so alike. The person in front must be Mao. No. I think there's doppelgangers. Who attacked Kanako? A cat? The landlord Mifuyu? Mifuyu actually never left the house and has been hiding inside like a parasite. Could actually stumble upon the hidden room and encounter Mifuyu and then attacked her. I think... No. Oh, the cat. That's right, let's continue deducing based on this clue. What is the cat's real identity? A Y University student? The landlord's boyfriend? A Y University, it can be, I think this one? I like how we're playing like a checklist question thing. That's pretty fun. It's like a unique feature. What is the reason for the landlord Mifu to kidnap and raise cats? The line. Yeah, they wanted to pass the line and go to the parallel universe and stuff like that. After arresting Kago, who was hiding in the crowd? Well, was it her? I think it was the landlord. I don't think it was her. The reason for the landlord Mifu to return the apartment is maybe concerned about, no, I think check if the cat has been taken away and whether or not the cat is okay. Because the cat wrote the notes, right? And then like the fish and the sardine and everything else. So are Mifu and the Mao the same person? They're similar. They're so similar so that they can believe they are the same person. It could be Mao experienced something like Igarashi would let her retwist human nature. No, they're harshly more like bionic or degraded part. Oh, that's hard. I mean, they could be the same person and she just got like really twisted. Cause it could be like, cause they're trying to cross the line, which is an alternative universe. I don't know, should I? Although they're similar, behavior and Mifu are hard to link to with Mao, like more like Mao's bionic or degraded part. Okay, sure. They want us to say no. I discovered that I communicate with Mao through my phone in the park. Although I didn't get any response regardless of what I said afterwards, I received information that Mao is alive. There should be certain limitations to communicate through mobile phones, likely relative space and time. I need more clues. The reasoning is complete. The thinking is already clear. Continue to approach. We need to continue to approach the truth. I don't know. Chapter 4. The Spider Bride. In the evening, there are few pedestrians along familiar streets, and the glow of neon paints a picture in the dust. Fashionably dressed, an eye-catching urban beauty stood in front of detective agent called Arasha. I feel like I'm just butchering every single name. And then like it was Chinese for like a second with the text messages, so it like even threw me off even more. So I'm kind of like very confused now. And gently knocked on the door of the agency. The urban beauty walked into the shop where the air was quiet and slightly cool. There was only one young man who looked a little bit lazy. This man was dressed simply and his old body exuded a maturity that did not match his age. At the time, this man was sitting in his seat lazily, looking at his phone and did not look up when the woman entered. This man was Shizuno. Since that day, Mao's phone replied that, "Who is it?" After that, he repeatedly tried to contact the person on the other end of the phone, whoever it is, whether it was Mao or not. But no matter how Shinzu asked, the other end of the phone fell into a deathly silence and he never received any reply. As if the things of that day were just a dream, that existence in Shinzo memory, in the memory of Shizuno was so beautiful but so unreal that the phone was broken. I think that, yeah, I think he just broke basically. But in any case, this at least proves that Mao's disappearance is definitely not as simple as it seems, and there must be some secrets hidden behind, and that he doesn't know yet. He firmly believes that as long as he continues to search in the direction of Mao's disappearance, he will find Mao one day. During his contemplation, he looks up at the incoming customer. Hello, may I help you? Hello, my name is Koyoko. I saw your sign outside that it says we can solve any problem. Is this true? Or is that true? Yeah, that's right. First of all, can you tell me exactly what it is? As he spoke, he suddenly looked carefully at the woman in front of him. With just a glance, there was a sudden electric sensation in his mind. Women's eyes and mouths are very similar. Very beautiful, glassy, transparent pupils, clean as if not stained by a trace of dust. What's the matter, dear detective? Is there something on my face? Nothing. Excuse me, but why is Miss Kyoto wearing a hat and a mask? Is there any particular reason? Is Miss Kyoto a very famous star? Oh, it's not that grand. My work and identity is a bit special. A detective is not my customer. I don't want you to see my face. So, detective, what happened? You seem a bit strange. Never mind. You just remind me of a friend. Let's get back to the point, Miss Kyoto. What can I do for you? Quite an abrupt subject change. Well, actually, one of my friends is missing, and I hope to find her. This is the kind of thing we call the police for. In fact, I called the police the first time my friend went missing, but for some reason the police didn't take it seriously. What do you mean? This friend of mine is very vagrant. So when I went to the police only symbolically checked around and then dismissed me with the excuse of probably wandering somewhere else. Police. Maybe for them, there are too many homeless people in the city every day, and finding them is not the dirty work they want to do, so I was hoping you can help me, detective. Well, tell me more about your friend. 3 months ago. Kyoto met her special friend in the middle of the night when it was so quiet you can almost hear the moonlight falling on the earth. The night after the day's work, Kyoto dragged her tired body on the way home. In order to catch the last tram, she stood in the cold for more than half an hour until one side of her body was stiff cold. The tram arrived as scheduled, and after stopping on the platform, Kyoto successfully boarded the tram. But unlike usual, the tram inside was eerily quiet. In addition to Kyoto, there was only one strange old man on the tram. This old woman's face was somewhat terrible with gray hair, and her whole body was extremely thin, and her cheeks were hollowed out completely, like skeleton. Because of her extreme thinness, her eyes were bulging and bloodshot. That does not seem great. When Kyoto looked at the dirty old woman, she turned her head at a slow, swift pace and gave Kyoto a creepy smile. So, in the face of a strange scene and a terrible... Wait, is it a woman? A terrible old woman. She keeps on switching woman and man, so I'm kind of confused. Kyoto, who has been worried and afraid, she didn't want to be related to the strange old woman and did not respond to the old woman's kindness of the smile, right? After realizing this old man did not have any movement or expression change, he remained rigid and motionless in the seat, not like a living person. The hour hands beats bit by bit on arriving at the platform. As the surrounding became increasingly familiar, the perpetually anxious Kyoto began to unwind, but... Huh? What? Oh my god. Jesus. Why did she... Ah, you. When did you sneak up on me? Kyoto's body trembled violently, her lips turned white, and the thoughts of late-night women on their way home were met by perverted murders and midnight trolley killings began rushing wildly in her mind. In the face Kyoto's frightened reaction, the old woman remained silent, but her empty eyes stared coldly at Kyoto. Cough, cough, cough. Miss, you are so beautiful, just like me in my youth. By the way, you're... The old woman was in the middle of her sentence. Ding dong! There goes the familiar tram arrival announcement. Koda didn't hear the old woman's clearly, and the strong fear surged up like a tide. She didn't care about anything and rushed frantically towards the position of the door, almost escaping from the tram. After getting off the car, Kyoto stood on the platform that was both strange and familiar. That was terrifying. What was that problem with the old woman? I can't handle this now. I better go home first, just to hope that I won't meet that terrible old woman again. Just as Kyoto said to herself, at the same time she did not realize that the strange old woman also got off with her after the tram left the station like a shadow. The old woman limped and walked slowly. Looking at the back of Kyoto, she slowly let out an uncoordinated smile at the lip corner of her mouth and followed her step by step. Oh no, we're playing as her. Why is this cheat so darn chilly today? Okay, I'm gonna save. Just cause I should save. Save here. Can I run? I can't run. Oh god. She's gonna kill me. Is that true? It feels like someone's following me. It's almost midnight. I better hurry back. Oh my god, oh my gosh. I can't run, I can't run, I can't run, I can't run. 5 minutes later, Kyoto arrived home. She took out her key, inserted it in the lock, and gently turned the door. Scared? Upon returning home, Kyoto finally let go all of her defenses. Feeling exhausted, she tucked herself into the bed and fell into a deep sleep. She didn't know how long it took. Thud, thud, thud. A rapid rhythmic knock on the door like a bell in the middle of the night woke Kyoto from deep sleep. In a daze, Kyoto opened the door. When Kyoto reached the door, grabbed the handle, it was about 30 o'clock. Who could it be so late? Why would they knock on my door at this time? Would she not look at no, don't open the door immediately. It's the old woman, right? It has to be the old woman. No. I knew it was the old woman. I so Kyoto's body was struck by lightning. Her heart suddenly accelerated. The eyes in the cat's eyes were so gloomy, haggard, and terrified. She was so frightened she fell to the ground, covering her mouth and not daring to make any sound. Her only remaining drowsiness dissipated in an instant. It's the old woman. Oh my gosh, she looks so creepy, her sprite. No, please don't come any closer. I would be so terrified. Go away. The knocking sounds outside the door still continued. Each knock was a heavy hammer hitting directly on her heart, making her feel as if she was about to suffocate. She held her phone tightly, her fingers trembling as she dialed the emergency number. Miss, please don't be afraid. Who are you? Why are you at my door? I'm warning you. Go now. I'm calling police. Please leave now. I'm sorry if I startled you. You actually left your wallet on the train. Huh? My wallet? Could just start checking personal belongings and found that her wallet was really lost. She finally pulled away from the fear and panic and slowly rose from the ground. She turned her eyes to the cat eye again, and it was the same old ugly face, but it was not so scary. After a long struggle, Koda finally got up and opened the door. It's better to avoid too much contact with the old woman. After getting her wallet back, Koda was ready to close the door. But the next second, Jesus, I would just be like, ugh. The next second, the half door was suddenly pushed open, and from the outside, the old woman leaned in half through the door, staring coldly at Kyoto. anyways, could you shelter me for a while? The old woman's words were questioning, but the tone was unmistakably positive. Surprised by the unexpected request, Kyoto found herself in a dilemma. How could she politely decline in this situation? No, I can't. My leg is lame. When I found myself falling, I caught my leg in the closed door. It's your fault. This old lady, please let me take you to the hospital or police station. They can provide better help for you. No, good lady, you must help me. The police will never help an old lady like me. You are my only hope. I don't like looking at her sprite. It's really creepy. Besides, hospitalization is very expensive. Are you sure you can afford the medical expenses? Well, fine. Come in first. Helpless Kyoto let her in. Or Koyoko? I don't even know her name. It's like, after having a chat with the old woman, she learned her name, Shauna. Out of courtesy, she called her Granny. But even so, she remained wary of the strange and somewhat scared old woman in front of her. Granny, how did you find my place? I saw your wallet drop on the tram, and I was planning to return it to you, but couldn't find a tram, so I followed you all the way. She realizes something. Unwittingly, her fingers touched Granny's old body. The temperature was frighteningly low. Next second, she withdrew her hand like electric shock and stopped talking. After a moment's silence, Kyoto was still thinking about how the politely old to send Granny away, noticed a strange look on the old woman's face, and the expression on her face became unnatural. Granny, what's up? Aren't you feeling well? Well, if you want to go to the bathroom, it's on the left. It's not it. If you don't mind, can you help me see what it says here? Can you read it to me? The old woman took out a notebook out of her dirty pocket. The notebook was very old due to years of flipping through it. The cover was already rotted. However, based on a few words of the cover, it seemed to be a diary. You can't read? Should I expect that in this age that basic education has been universal, there could be someone who could not read? I would still look it up in the dictionary, but my eyesight is not good. If you're unwilling to read it for me, I might stay a few more days to check it out myself. Looking at Granny miserable and with the appearance of being cunning, it's difficult to use words to describe the mood of Koyoku at the time. I'll read it to you, and I hope your leg heals soon. Reluctantly, she still agreed to the request of the Granny and took the diary that was almost worn out from her hand. Just when she was about to read the contents of the Granny, she suddenly feels dizzy and faints as... What the fuck? What is this place? A hospital? Oh, why am I in this place like this? Because of the diary? It's a cat. Why is there dead cats? Just find a way to get out of here. Like, a cat's body is on the operating table. Why is it on the computer? I wanna... Is it the... check the operating table? Diary fragment. Can I read it? Take it. A common mental injections bottle in the hospital. Medicine bottle's not filled with liquid but glucose. Take the sticker bottle of the medicine. Diary fragment number 4. What does this say? Diary fragment number 3. Can I run? No, I can't run. There's blood. There's a lot of blood. It seems a bit creepy. I haven't found all the diary fragments yet. Maybe it's a good idea to check the other areas first. Okay, that's nice to know I haven't found everything. Nice to go. We found an apple discarded in trash can. There might be a clue there where to look. Cut the apple for closer inspection. Then continue looking to take. Why is there a baby crying? Or a kid crying? Where's it coming from? Is it under the bed? Let's check it out. There's a kid under the bed? There was like, it was like, this bed? This bed? Aww. There's a kid. Actually, I started the fire. I know I'm gonna die. I want everyone to play with me. Sister, can you stay here and play with me? I'll say yes. He's gonna kill us. Illusions told. Try again. Okay, well, we'd have to say no. I guess escape. I think I chose check. I don't remember which one I picked earlier. Oh, I see. Where to look? Searching trash can. And then here's the other one. Examine. It hurts. No, why? Oh, because I chose the wrong one. Oh, I see. If you choose the wrong ones continuously, you'll die. That's nice to know. Okay. So, continue searching the trash can. This one is under the operating table. This one is take off the sticker bottle. This one is this one. And there's the kid. You stupid kid! I was trying to be nice to you. Because I thought you were supposed to be nice to ghosts so they don't haunt you. Right? I don't know anymore. I mean, I think she's brave for like going up to it. I would be like, peace the F out. Haha, actually, I started that fire. I know I'm gonna die. I want everyone to play with me. Sister, can you stay here and play with me? No. That thing is gone, and there's light up ahead. It might be a way out. I've got to get out of this weird place first. Here? The Kyo who left the hospital opened her eyes again. At that point, the surroundings changed back to a familiar apartment. The old woman is looking slightly worried. He finally responded. Granny, I just think I went to a very scary hospital. What's going on? I don't know. All of a sudden you're frozen in place with your eyes gone and you're not moving anymore. And until now, it's freaking me out. Is this diary from a family member or a friend, Granny? This is my grandson's diary. Thank you, Miss Kyoto. Kyo still had a lingering fear about her previous experience, but her original intention out of helplessness became a desire to understand the truth. She began to read the old diary for Granny. August 1st. I was really sick. Grandma asked me, have you made your mind? Should we go to the hospital? I nodded in agreement. We headed to a hostel on the west side of the city, one I've never seen before. August 15th. My hospital stay began. The doctors poked me with needles and insert tubes into me. The patient next to me is a lovely young lady, but she always wears a big mask. Whenever I ask her, why don't you take off the mask? She replies, do you think I'm beautiful? If I answer, of course, you're the prettiest, she angrily smashes things around her. Adults are so hard to understand. Why would she get so upset? Now that's kind of weird. August 30th, the young lady moved to a single room on the second floor. The doctor said she cut a nurse's mouth with scissors. And the nurse called the police. They had to separate her from other patients. I miss her. October 8th, my condition worsens. My grandma visited me today and brought me a bag of green apples, my favorite, but strangely, they taste horribly now. Oh, poor kid. October 27th. I moved to a single room on the second floor right next to the young lady. She talks to me through the wall. Her voice sounds gentle, like mom's. November 9th, Dr. Wanta said they've changed my medication and I have to take it on time every day. And if he doesn't, what happens? November 15. I haven't seen Grandma in a while, and what's that? A line? I'm so scared. Stay away, please. A line? Wait, why is there no pages? Hello? Is there more? A line. A line. Wait, did she really go to a doctor? Or is the doctor the... I'm confused. Difficult to read the contents of the front. The old woman... It's confusing. Old woman looked around and didn't burst into her tears. Kuro silently pulled out a tissue for the old woman. Grandma told her the story of Akira. Akira? Akira's a grandson, only 3 years old. Her father left this world because of a sudden car accident. Soon after, his mom also chose to leave him behind because of the pressure of life. Oh, that's very sad. Since then, the old woman has become the only family member that Akira can rely on in this world. Akira, who grew up in such hardship, did not hate the world for it. On the contrary, he was more cheerful and optimistic and loves life more than any other child his age. Unfortunately, in a twist of fate, Akira suffered a malignant brain tumor at the age of 7. To treat Akira, the woman used up all her life savings without anything left. Yeah, so sad. A fire burned that tragic, innocent little life. He left completely reduced to ashes in the great fire and floated around the world. It was also the same time that all the rest of the women left her, and she began to wander around the cold world. That's sad. The old woman said that every day after Akira left, she thought of Akira all the time, how she wished to see the child again, so she would pay any price. Since that day, out of sympathy or unknown reason, Kuro somehow really let the grandma into her own home. A few days later, Kuro woke up one morning and saw something that made her shudder. What the F? Kuro was covered in blood, stood in the bathroom sink side, frantically cleaning up the blood on her hands and clothes. What the F? On her feet lay a dead, lifeless little cat. Granny, what have you done? She's dead. What? Dead? Why is she killing cats? Later, Kuro also found Granny often loitering around convenience stores and shops, and the shop owner says impatiently drove her away. At noon one day, Granny returned from the outside covered in dust, emitting an unpleasant odor. Her hands were pitch black, her nails were filed with dust, while her pockets were bulging. Kuro thought she was stealing again. Granny, please don't do this. I don't want the police to come here one day. It will make it very difficult. I'm sorry. Apple for you. It's clean. You can eat it. Zara said to her with an undeniable tone. Kuro said that Granny slowly pulled out a few green apples from her dirty pocket, wiped them with her clothes, and handed them to her. Looking at hesitant, Kuro and the tone of Granny slowed down a little. It's not stolen. I saw the shop dealing with unsold apples and asked the shopkeeper for them. Finally, Kuro accepted the apple. In fact, Kuro has considered letting Granny leave several times, but whenever she tries to mention the topic, Granny, where is your home? Granny would stare at her with her lifeless, empty eyes. Damn, that's such a creepy ass CJ. As if the gaze could penetrate her heart. In front of them, any words seemed so pale and powerless. Then, Kuro would quickly shut her mouth and never say another word. This delicate, intense atmosphere lasted for a long time. Afterwards, Kuro continued to read the diary to Grandma as usual. She listened very attentively, word by word, as if she would forget it someday in the future. Therefore, every time Kuro finished reading it, she would silently repeat it. November 21st. My stomach is growling. A black cat visited the ward today. It smelled so good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The December 1st, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Will I really get better? Will I really get better? Will I really get better? December 2nd, die. What's the one before? First? Next day is a very change in attitude. Die. Everything in this hospital tastes bitter. I'm starving. As they spend more time together, Kuro finds that in some ways they are actually very similar. It's like different types of the same person, different angles of the same object. The logic of their thinking, the way they look at things, and even the fact that Granny had opened Kuro's mobile phones. But when Kuro asked when she did, Granny only used the wanderer's intuition to explain. This made her feel fearful, but at the same time her curiosity about the old woman grew even stronger. Anyways, the old woman would occasionally help her cook dishes at home, and before solving her inner doubts, Kuro didn't rush to kick her out. However, the sudden change made the original plain life come to an abrupt end. A month ago, Granny once again restored the original dark appearance. This morning, Koisei saw her face as if she was possessed by a demon. She cut her palm with a knife and blood flowed over the floor, forming an eerie pattern that was painted as an evil ritual scene. Then Kyoto saw the woman. A strange woman whose body was shrouded in shadow, whose outline could only be seen faintly, stood quietly before Kisaragi Granny and whispered something to her. After the day, Granny completely changed. She regained her original darkness and always stared coldly at Kuro in the pitch-black corner. She always gets some strange animal blood on her body, and her behavior becomes more sneaky. She's no longer willing to let Kuro read the diary for her, but she remained unwillingly to leave. Every night at midnight, Kuro was awakened by a noise coming from her room. What is she doing? As she walked out of the room, she saw Granny standing in front of the mirror with the blood-red cherry blossoms. This mirror was covered with black and white pictures of a boy and a strange door painted in blood. She called out her grandson's Akira Tanaka's name, a scene that sends chill down Kuro's spine. Because of this, the next morning returning home, in order to prevent Granny from running around, potentially causing a scene, Huda locked her room and habitually took out the key from her wallet, locked the door, and then left. But when she came back from work at night, Granny, who originally locked in the room, was already nowhere to be seen. What? Granny has vanished in my apartment without a trace. So you're asking my help to find Granny? Yeah, that's right. I don't know if it is my illusion. I actually feel that she is familiar and strange at the same time. The answer to this question is a bit complicated. I don't really like her, but the rituals she does in my house are really weird. I'm really worried about this. I don't know if things will affect my future life. Besides, a living person just disappeared from my home. What if she's just hiding somewhere I can't find her? I see. So you think Granny's disappearance is related to that strange woman? Yes, that night was so terrifying. Granny is actually very honest, a very honest, stiff, traditional woman. She would never do that kind of thing. It was all because of that woman. As they got together, her behavior got weirder and weirder. She must have done something secretly to make Granny like that. It must have been her. Please calm down, miss. Detective, please do everything you can to find Granny. Okay, I have understood what happened. If possible, I need to go to your home to see the scene so I can investigate the matter better. What's wrong? Is it too much trouble? It's okay. I have work to go to do. Detective, I can give you the keys to my house and you're on your own. After Kira left, she soon sat in the silence of his office. He frowned and began to think. Can I trust what Kyoko says? What's with the blood on the bottom? Yeah, I think so. As far as I can see the story, Inker's mouth does not find anything particularly irrational. But there's too little information. Although there are indeed some doubts of the story, we can only trust her for a while without conclusive evidence and clues. What are the holes in her story? The stranger, her diary, the eerie ritual and location, motivation. I think I mean, wouldn't she be happy she's gone? Well, the wallet and key is one thing. A stranger? I mean, it could be a stranger. According to the story, she took Granny in after meeting her. However, Granny met a strange woman one day later. Kyo has insisted that it was the stranger who led Granny to disappear. But from Granny's perspective, how could she trust a stranger so easily? Or is that woman actually an acquaintance of Granny? And then the diary? I don't think the diary is something. I think motivation? That's right. The stories were all narrated from her first perspective. Although it may seem like a heartwarming story at first glance, there are too many unexplainable aspects of her actions in the story. A woman met a homeless person in the middle of the night on her way home. They only met once, but she let them stay with her despite her own wish. Why didn't she call the cops then or later? Are you not afraid this woman is actually a vicious, wanted criminal or a pervert? A little too hasty? What was the motive behind her behavior? Wallet and keys? Yes, according to the tone, she used them to put the key in the wallet, but that one day she clearly left the wallet on the tram, but she also had the key to open the door. Is there some kind of problem with this detail? In the bathroom? Yes, the story at the beginning, she thought that Grandma was pouring a weird ritual in her house. That is, at midnight, she poured the strange in the mirror. But one consistency is apparent in her narrative. After discovering the strange behavior of Granny, she did not stop it, but she continued to keep Granny at home, providing her with a convenient and quick place to perform the ceremony. Diary. Yes, Granny said her eyes were not good, so she would let her read the diary, but why would she suddenly no longer need her to read the diary? That's strange. Maybe there was something in the diary that Granny or didn't want Kyoto to see, or maybe she didn't trust her anymore. After thinking about these, Shizuno's mind for the contents of the incidents finally became clear. Next is to go to Kyoto's home to see. Okay, well, I'm gonna end the video here. I think this was an interesting wrap up of the cat case, or the other apartment case, and now we're off to another apartment, and this lady is killing cats, and this is that's very depressing. That's but this was interesting. So I wonder if the Granny is real, or is I don't know if it's other stranger is actually Mao or not. But okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.